Hello, my name is John Ashlock. I'm an engineering project manager at the County of Riverside Transportation Department, also known as TLMA, Transportation Land Management Agency. As a engineering project manager, believe it or not, I manage engineering projects. These range anywhere from sidewalk rehabilitations to road widenings, have bridge projects, trails. I have a couple of interchanges and a handful of other projects. It's great to be able to work with a team of people. Everybody's responsible for different aspects of the project, and together we collectively get to build things. We make improvements for the community and for the traveling public. To become a civil engineer, I went to school at California State Polytechnic University, that's Cal Poly Pomona, and I earned a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. Later, I earned my professional engineer's license, which allows me to sign engineering plans. While I was in school, I had 2 internships and they were absolutely great. They taught me to apply what I was learning in class and gave me a foothold into what the working world was like. I found those experiences to be just invaluable. The transportation department has engineering internship programs where we have hired several of our recent staff from. So if you choose to have a mentoring session with me, we will try to get one or more of our new hired staff to come in and talk about their experience. So by now, I've worked for the county for more than 15 years. And at first, I didn't want to work for a government agency. I had a picture of working behind some metal desk doing the same thing for my entire career, but it's actually worked out to be the best thing for me. I've really enjoyed working for the transportation department, and it's exceeded my expectations so far. I can tell you a little more about that when we meet. A few years ago, I realized I was doing less engineering and more management, so I went back to school and earned a master's degree in management from the University of Redlands. That has really helped me to not only grow as a manager, but to also apply what I learned immediately. And it also taught me to ask a lot of questions. To back up a little bit, when I first went to junior college, I said I wanted to be an engineer, but I didn't really know what that meant. And it wasn't until I was in my junior year of college at Cal Poly that I realized I really enjoyed what I was doing. I made the right choice. That didn't mean that school was easy for me, but I knew I was in the right career path, and that felt really good. So now, as a project manager, I really enjoy working with teams on a common goal. I found that through teamwork, you learn to rely on other people. I know you probably really dislike working in groups. Nobody likes to work in groups, but it's important to learn to work with teams because, as I've found early on, you are limited if you try to do everything yourself. But with a team, there's no limitations. You can accomplish anything. Of course, being a civil engineer means building stuff, and that's one of the things I really like. I get to affect people's lives. We make improvements to everybody's travels, whether they live in the Riverside County or they just pass through. We make improvements that affect them on a daily basis. I get to see projects start from scratch. Some of them have nothing more than an idea or a need, and we get to form those into a project and go through the process to build those and get them open to the public to use. And it's really rewarding to see that process and to see how it positively affects people's lives. Time is going to pass no matter what you're doing, so you might as well be doing something worthwhile. So I've talked a lot about myself at this point, but I want to hear from you. I'd like to know what your questions are. I want to know if you're afraid of choosing a career that you don't like, or you're worried about talking to people face to face. I don't know. It's okay. Just remember to put one foot in front of the other, and that path will unfold in front of you. I hope to hear from you. Thank you for your time.